From here to Hardin County, and it's full of lost souls and broke down misery. I'm out here tonight, and I'm looking for my baby.
6 a.m. baby. Florida bound this morning, headed to the Harris Chain, rolling down the driveway. About to get out here on this old highway and burn it up. Headed to meet Justin Atkins and my buddy Michael Brewer. Is fishing the co-angler side this week, and we are rolling to Harris Chain. Been kind of a long, crazy week this week. Had my 11-year-old. He's been in the hospital with some complications of the flu earlier in the week, but he's doing better now. Went back to school the last couple days, back to playing basketball, but traveled a couple days for TH out to Arkansas, so it's been hectic like always. But rolling out this morning, ready to get down there and see if we can kick some butt this week. That's always the plan. Here we go.
Next to the big river in Memphis, and no matter how I try, I just can't.
Look at this. He's here, ladies and gentlemen. All the way from Florence, Alabama. He finally gets here. We're rolling out finally. 8 o'clock, a couple hours after I left the house. Me and Mr. Atkins got our buddy Michael Brewer with us. We're southbound. It is 40 degrees and raining in Alabama, and we headed where it's 80 degrees. Let's go. Gotta love Atlanta. It's a guarantee that you're gonna have to stop. You're gonna see brake lights in Atlanta. That's gonna happen every single time. The main reason that I stay fit on the road is because I eat fast food about every 5 minutes, mainly Chick-fil-A. That's where Atkins wanted to stop. Down here in Macon, Georgia. Just figuring it out as we go. All day, every day.
It's a long, winding road from here to Hardin County.
Well, my man Justin just turned on his flashers flying down the interstate and thinks he's having an electrical issue in the truck. So that's why you travel in tandem like this. So if you got an issue, you ain't out here on the road by yourself. I'm not a mechanic, so he is screwed over if he needs some assistance in fixing this truck. But we're gonna see right now. So life on the road is interesting sometimes. So Atkins has had a little issue. We're trying to figure out what it is. We're south of Macon, Georgia, about 4 hours from Harris. Well, finally got Justin back going. Thank goodness Michael Brewer was in there. They figured out what was wrong with it pretty quick, because I have no clue about engines or motors or wrenches or anything like that. So thank goodness. 4 more hours to go. We're gonna sit at the house.
You're the voice in my head telling me to jump every time. And why is love so complicated without a reason or rhyme?
9 hours later,
Can leave you down
Holy
and
moly.
broken.
get to go to the store with the only millionaire friend I have. The only one. Forrest Wood Cup champ Scott Suggs. This is living the dream. You know, millionaires.
Yeah.
Got Michael in the back seat. You can't see him in the dark. he saved the day and got Justin Atkins down here because he's a great mechanic. A millionaire and a mechanic. What else does man need? Well, 6:30 the first morning of the practice. Had Harris chain, and it looks like a horror movie outside. We're under a dense fog advisory. That's a lake right behind us that we're staying on. It's a dense fog advisory until 9 a.m. So could be on the water right now, but it doesn't appear like it would be safe because it's kind of sketchy, to say the least. Look at these, all these trees, Spanish moss. Looks like something's gonna crawl out of there, an alligator, anaconda or something, but we'll see. We're fixing to head on over to the ramp, see what it looks like over at the lake we're gonna put in on this morning. Think we're going to Lake Griffin. Go see what's up.
You're making me beg, I'm begging you to stay.
I get to practice with my buddy Michael Brewer today and all week. Pick him up in a dadgum fog right here. It's 8:30, we're fixing to go get after it. We've been talking in the parking lot. Nobody's really in a hurry. Everybody's in a holding pattern, so we're gonna see. There's a bank over there, some boat docks. I swear they're there. Michael feels like he's been running in the pouring down rain. Might as well be a thunderstorm as wet as we're getting in this fog. This is crazy. It's almost 9 o'clock. You can't see anything. Well, first morning of practice, the fog's kind of lifting, and old Michael just caught an ugly one. Right here, right at the boat. Old speed worm got him. We'll see. Fishing some lily pads right here, and I don't know. Well, we're clearly dialed in here. Harris chain, you can see by the size of this one's mouth. He's almost as big as the phone. It's about 11 o'clock on the first morning of practice, and other than Michael having the rod snatched out of his hand by about a 4-pounder, it has sucked. Well, me and my boy here, we're out here just plugging along. Now we're enjoying a nice Sunday cruise with all these people. When it's 80 degrees in Florida, and most people that live down here are from where it's snowing, everybody's just out, got their shirts off. I may take mine off here in a little bit, just see what happens. I don't know. I don't know if Michael, you think you want me to keep it on, or? Michael thinks that I should wear a tank top. That's really what he thinks. Been pretty slow so far this morning. We've had a few bites, no big ones, but we're eliminating water and figuring things out as we go, hopefully. That's what you're supposed to say anyways. Day 1 of practice.
Standing behind. The beer takes her right where she wants to be. Champagne and cigarettes, man, they put her heart at ease. But when I cry, look.
Oh, he's blind in this eye. That's why we caught him.
Other one.
I mean, this thing, look, he's been attacked by a gator. He was swimming by. Me and Michael just got real competitive trying to catch him. He's the dumbest bass. He swam right by the front of the boat. Practice is, we're catching some fish, but I don't think we know what the heck we're doing yet. Florida, baby.
she's gone again. Tuesday and Wednesday, the time stands still. She couldn't be harder for me to understand. On my knees, praying for this week to end. The beer takes her right where she wants to be.
Ready for day 2. It was a struggle today. We caught a lot of fish, just not a lot of big ones. Didn't put a lot of stuff together. Hoping I can figure a deal out to catch some better fish and a little more consistent. We, like I said, a lot of bites, just kind of random, but having fun. Anyways, Michael and I had a good time. It was nice having somebody in the boat with me to cut up and laugh and enjoy it. He caught several fish and I caught several fish, so get back after it tomorrow morning. Day 2 of practice. Morning 2, practice here. It's foggy as all get out again. Just swung in to get some ice and some fuel here at the gas station and put it in at Lake Griffin this morning. Gonna go over there and check it out. Went to Lake Eustis, Lake Harris, Little Lake Harris yesterday. There's about 47 lakes on the Harris chain. I don't even know where all of them are. I just go to the ones I know from last year. But a lot of the areas I checked yesterday that I fished last year, some had more grass, some had less grass, some had bass again, some didn't. So we'll see. What I'm gonna look for today, look for some bedding fish, and gonna try to find some offshore, maybe hydrilla stuff. Water temperatures are super warm, like 75, 76. So they're out there swimming somewhere. I'm just trying to figure out what stage they're in. That was the most frustrating thing yesterday, was got a lot of bites, but hell, I couldn't figure out if they were spawning, not spawning, pre-spawn, post-spawn, fry garden, you know, schooling, rutting, chasing does. It was completely confusing, but starts now, day 2. Here we go. Day 2. Just snatched this one. Michael snatched him a couple already, and I take 5 of those to start every daggum day. Got a trocar in his face. Caught him on an old Zoom fluke stick out here. Some dollar pads that are in 6 feet of water. I've never seen dollar pads grow that deep, but we've caught a couple out here. We're gonna keep picking away out here, see what we can come up with. Day 2 of practice. We out here riding around, getting a suntan, catching babies. The biggest one we've had today is like 3 pounds. Been fishing some offshore grass, trying to get that deal going, because it seems like the fish are really in a post-spawn kind of funk. Got to think some of them may be moving offshore, so a lot of guys out there trying it. It's kind of crowded. We're over on Lake Griffin today and just eased up in a canal to take a peek around, see if we might find some bedding fish, but few and far between so far. It's pretty tough. Everybody's singing the blues, but it's always the case with this bunch, and they catch them, so got to keep pushing. Michael and I are wearing matching hats. Everybody that comes by is jealous. They should be. Well, day 2's over. Just got back in, and the most interesting thing that happened today was saw Jimmy Houston with his shirt off. Nope, got a few bites. Caught a couple decent ones. Found a couple areas I liked, but it's a long way over here to Lake Griffin. Got to go through a lock. It's about an hour run. Gonna try to put it all together tomorrow. Come up with a game plan for Thursday. Gonna go to Lake Harris tomorrow. Stay close to the ramp we're going out of and see what we can do. Waiting to pull out of the water here. Almost dark. One more day to figure it out. Day 3. First day we hadn't had any fog. Getting a little bit of gas. Always getting gas. Me and old Gagliardi getting a little bit of a late start this morning. Kind of dragging. Long days. Been getting off the water close to 7 every day. We've got about a 30-minute drive back to where we're staying, and we'll see today. I'm going over to Lake Harris to put in and bounce around. Hopefully catch a few. I'm looking for some offshore fish. There's not a lot going on around the bank for me anyways, and a lot of offshore hydrilla, but more than there was last year. It's like a needle in a haystack. So you're just out there kind of wandering aimlessly, winding around a lipless crankbait or swim jig or throwing a worm. We've been doing a little bit of that, so we'll see. That's the story of bass fishing, but I burned about 4 gallons of gas in 2 days, but look at that truck. Guys going fishing with me. Seems to be awesome. Hashtag Florida. Day 3. 1 o'clock on the last day of practice, and we're over at Lake Harris, and it's been a rough morning. We've had like 4, 5, 6 bites, something like that. No big ones. So we're putting it on the trailer and driving over to Griffin. That's the beauty of this thing. It's a bunch of small lakes. They're pretty close to each other by road, so we're gonna hop over there, see if we can get on a few more over there. This is our house this week. Now we went from the small deal at Okeechobee we stayed at. Some kind folks rented us this place. We're on Lake Weir, a little north of where we're putting in Leesburg, about a 20-minute drive. Check this out. It's our house. It's actually a duplex. We're on one side of it. It's awesome. Plenty of parking for the boats. Been leaving all our tackle out at night. Don't have to worry about anything. It's safe. Lake Weir getaway. Pretty stinking nice. All right, it's day one. Just put the boat in the water, floating around out here in the dark. I don't ever understand why fishing tournaments can't start at like 11 so I can sleep in. Bass and deer, they all like to get up early. I never have understood that, but love it anyways. Get to see the sunrise, the best part of it. But out here bouncing around in these boats, probably gonna be doing that all day long. It's probably gonna be crowded where I'm at, but don't have any expectations other than I think I can get some bites. Hope I get some good bites. Practice was random to say the least, and I've got a game plan. I'm just gonna try to stick to that all day. If it works out the way it should, we'll have them at the end of the day. See what they weigh. Hopefully we'll have 5, and I don't know. Who knows? They could weigh 5 pounds or they could weigh 25. That's kind of how this week's been for me. So we will see when we get out there.
Oh, this bottle I'm in. No house could be a home when it's filled up or gone. I'm staring up the road, looking back out alone. So bartender, pour me one more. I missed her walking out the door. Tell me where I begin. Right here, watching this room spin. So tell me, is this the end of us, or this bottle I'm in? Where I am tonight.
Well, just pulled up at the weigh-in. This is the part of the day that sucks when you don't catch them. And today, we caught the bad end of it. Didn't we, big guy?
Yes, sir.
Me and Josh went out there just slinging at them all day. I didn't have 5 fish until about 3:30. My man's got 4. We're backing them up, but it sucks. Opposite end of the spectrum from the first day at Okeechobee, but this place is full of them, and we'll try tomorrow. But not gonna lie, no fun walking away in with these little bitties. Yeah, and the kickers, hold it up. Look at that. Woo, he smoked them. Well, just getting back to the house, backed in here with the boat, put the boat on charge, and don't really know what to say about it other than it's really frustrating, and it kicks you in the teeth when it wants you to. This sport is something else. And I had 5 keeper bites that I actually got in the boat today, and then I lost a 4-pounder. I had trolling motor issues all day long. Those sound like excuses. They're not legitimate excuses because it just didn't happen. I was completely, utterly, totally lost. Like I tried to adjust, I tried to figure different things out, and I picked the entirely wrong lake to fish today out of the 10 possible lakes we can fish, and it freaking sucks. It sucks. You spend all this time away from home and you bust your butt just flying around in practice. You find a lot, and I wasn't catching big weight in practice, but we were getting like 15 to 20 bites a day, and I don't know what the hell happened. It probably never will. So tomorrow's a new day. I'm sitting in 158th place, and that sucks. You got to catch them tomorrow. Try to jump up and save some points, but it's a long season, and there's 5 more events to go after this one. And Florida got me. Harris Chain got me last year. It got me again today. My roommates, Anthony Gagliardi, had 22 pounds. He's doing good. Suggs had 13 something. He's doing good. But I don't know. Gonna try to catch them tomorrow. But I tried to catch them today, so I don't know. It's frustrating. It's part of it. It's fishing. They swim around. They have brains and fins. Sometimes they don't like you very much. Today they didn't like me. So, day 2 in the morning. All right, so day 1 was brutal for me, and I get to celebrate my terrible day by sitting in here with a bunch of dudes, all my bros here, watching figure skating. You know, nothing not manly about
it's not men's, it's women's.
I catch 7 pounds today in Florida, the land of the giants, and then I get to watch some chick twirl around in a dress on the ice. And Big G snore. Morning of day 2. Woke up, I'm exhausted. The Harris chain has mentally done me in for the past few days, and physically. Been some long days in the hot weather, but I ain't complaining because it's a lot warmer than it was at home. New game plan today. Gonna go try to see if we can rebound a little bit. Just completely throw the game plan from yesterday out the window and go run around. Might try to catch some bedding fish. I looked some in practice, and I caught something like that yesterday, and I saw a couple big ones late yesterday afternoon that had pulled up. So I'm gonna go run some of those places and do what I like to do today. Not fish like the Harris chain likes you to fish. So day 2, hopefully a better result.
I'm a heartbroken, soul-searching son of a gun.
Well, idling back across to take the boat out. Sucked again today. It really sucks to suck. And the wind did something totally different today and just didn't catch them. So I don't really freaking know. I missed the ball on this deal, but it's a little bit tougher on a lot of people today that caught them yesterday. But I didn't catch them either day. So on to Lanier. Go home. Got about 5 days at the house and then leave again to go fish the next one. I'm looking forward to us going back up north, getting out of Florida. More pattern lakes where you can run a pattern. I don't know. I just don't know. It sucks. Did I say that it sucks? Because it sucks. It sucked. That's all I know what to say right now is it sucks. So what do you do when you have the worst finish of your career? Well, you get in the truck and you start driving. When Justin Atkins, your running buddy, calls and says, hey, Lucas, let's drive north. You go to the house you've rented, pack your crap up as quick as you can, and you start driving. So here we go. Starting a 10-hour drive at 5:30 p.m. We're going to do trucker hours tonight. We're going to roll. We're going to drink Red Bulls and Mountain Dew Kickstarts, and we're probably going to talk on the phone and gripe about this tournament for 8 out of the 10 hours with each other, if I'm guessing. Justin finished 101st. I finished 168th out of 187. Yes, that's almost at the bottom. And that's it. Just got the text from FLW that said that and made me mad. And so here we go. Headed to house. Low budget life. Me and my boy here. I think we're trying to make it all the way home. We're somewhere in Alabama. Already made it through 2 states, working on the 3rd. About to get a little gas in the Toyota. Because when you're driving 90 miles an hour following Justin Atkins down the road, you burn through it pretty quick. We fished all day. We got up early. Now we do this. This is you kids that want to be a bass pro. Watch this video. This is what it's all about. Look at my boy. Look how tired. Look at the tired in his face. the tired in these eyes.
Anger.
If you see these rigs coming down the highway late at night, you might want to get out of the way.
For another place, and I got 3 good tires and a spare. Just a white line gypsy getting out of Mississippi with just enough gas to get there.
Well, just put the boat in the shop and the Harris chain over my shoulder. I was mad all the way home. Drove till about 2 this morning. Stopped and got a room. Got up this morning. Head home to see the family, see the boys play basketball. And that's it. No more being mad. Time to spend time with them and enjoy every second of it because I leave again in 7 days for Lake Lanier. So I got to take all this Florida crap out of this boat, put it in a pile and burn it, and then put all the stuff I like in the boat. Because the next 4 tournaments set up really good for what I like to do. And I'm mad at them. I'm mad at them. So hopefully we're going to go jerk on a few at Lanier.
Just enough gas to get there. A white line gypsy getting out of Mississippi with just enough gas to get there.